All right. I just decided today, based on some conversations with Wyatt Bode, who's been following some of my videos, I wanted to re-explain the hammer and why we do it the way we do it. Okay. And we don't talk about high legs. And I see a lot of people, and what they do is they go with that's a Jim McNally term, high leg. Okay. And we don't do that because, and unfortunately, I have to do this facing. There's my boy Woody, not Woody, whatever his name is, Wilson. Okay, we don't want a high leg right away because if this guy spikes between us, I can't get in front of him. Okay, and even if we're doing this for two gap players. Even if I'm a hell of a hay bale guy, okay, I got to stay in front of this guy. I can't step away. I can't protect my gap and let this guy stick, or not stick, but spike between us. Okay, it's just too hard to do. Even with a shoulder roll, it's a little tough. Okay, so what we do, let's say I'm the left tackle. Okay, I probably have that foot back, and I'm going into a two gap player, what I perceive to be a two gap player. We skip to it, and what that allows us to do is keep this leg deeper and still get in that great hammer position. And if the man does spike, okay, it's very easy for us to cover him up. All right, very easy. And if he plays two gap, if he tries to play the guard in this case, okay, what I want to do is get down into that first baseman stretch, condense, put my weight here, and use gravity to help me create force. I'm using my body weight. Okay, what I found is, I hammer the tire with a sledgehammer, and this doesn't produce half as much force as when I do this. Gravity's pulling me down. Okay, gravity, avalanche. We called it an avalanche because it's really a function of gravity. There's a mass up here on the hill, and gravity makes it goes downhill, and boy, it's hard to stop. Okay, but we use the kind of footwork that allows us to still get cover. And it's very easy to chase a guy and scrape paint off the guard if he's really playing hard on the two gap. And of course, the guard here would be shoulder rolling, okay? He'd be stepping to control his gap and coming back. So he's staying in front of this guy, but he's also got his gap. He's got one hand on it. And if we want, we can dig him out with two hands, and this guy will come and blast him. And of course, if he comes with us, we just grab him and tear him, and everybody's happy. The tackle can square up because now he's what? He's square to air. And all he's got to do is scrape paint and not let any linebackers get in between him and his partner, the guard. Pretty simple. Now, if I'm the front side guard, and now I'm on the right side, okay, my stance is probably like this. Now, we don't want to skip here because what we're doing is we're giving up leverage to the run through. Okay, it's a little too fast. Okay, and I think you could do it. There's a guy out there his name is escaping me right now. He skips on everything. I like to just stay with the shuffle, okay, and I can get pretty easily into a scoop if this man were to not stick, but spike into my gap. I can get pretty well into a scoop and get him covered up. And I can easily get into my stretch just like that. Again, it's an avalanche. I'm hammering. I'm trying, we're talking about two hands, but it's actually 1, 2. Nail, hammer. Nail. Okay, this hand's going to hit there first. Hammer. Is it like 1, 2? No, it's 1, 2. Okay, but it keeps it without me trying to put both hands on this guy immediately. It keeps me relatively square. Okay, there it is right there. If I try and do that, I turn a little bit too much. Okay, so it's 1, 2. That's where we got the hammer idea. Nail, hammer, nail, hammer, nail, hammer. Okay, And again, it's all worthless if you don't learn how to condense. You got to learn how to condense, get downhill, and not downhill with the hands, but downhill with the body and push thrust that way. That's why not everything is a lift either. Okay. I had a couple of guys that we used to have a lot of conversations with, and everything, they were so enamored with the lift, that's all they wanted to do. It doesn't work that way. This is longer, and when you condense, it's very powerful. And if your hands are like this, one on the hip and one on the armpit, it doesn't matter as long as you hit this guy solidly and not give up your run through area. Very simple. Yeah. All right, and Wyatt, I'm not going to do another one of these because you're wearing me out. Okay.